My cousin told me that she was at Costco this past weekend to stock up for her self-isolation period coming up. And she witnessed something that happened that I want to share with you. She saw a white man pick up 2 packets of chicken from a cart that was filled with just chicken, like just packet after packet of chicken. And she watched him grab 2 packets of chicken from this cart. And a woman who appeared to be Asian, who was standing near the cart, stopped the white man and said to him, "Please give me back those chicken packets. This is my cart. Those are mine." And he said what he had thought, that they were just a cart. It was just a cart filled with chicken. Anyone could take it. And he said to her, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that. I thought they were they were up for anyone to take. But can I have these 2 packets of chicken?" And then the woman responded, "Actually, sorry, no, I would like them back. I have a really big family." To which he then responded begrudgingly, "Fine, I'll give them back to you, blah, blah, blah. And by the way, it's because of your people that we're in this problem, in this mess in the first place." So this is just another example of how racism is increasingly being directed towards people from Asian communities and also Iranian communities at this time. And it is so difficult to watch and hear about. And so many of you, like me, are thinking about what can you do on an individual level and a collective level to help interrupt the forms of racism that we're seeing. And so this is what I want to talk to you about. I have created a tip sheet on anti-racism in light of COVID-19, which is on my website, ritubhasin.com, along with some other resources that you can leverage to interrupt racism at this time. But there's a few things that I want to share with you right now. First of all, one of the most important things that we can be doing, since we're witnessing heightened racism directed towards people from Asian communities and Iranian communities at this time, is to reach out to people in our circles from these communities to check in and say, "How are you doing? I'm so sorry you're experiencing this. What can I do to support you?" Because we want to signal to people that we care. The second thing that's critical for you to be doing right now is for you to be figuring out what are your biases in this space. And I will be the first to tell you that even for me, I have found myself feeling discomfort and exhibiting racial biases myself. And so once we know we're doing it, we're better positioned to interrupt it. So one of the best things that you can do here is take Harvard's Implicit Association Test, IATs for short, and the Asian IAT in particular. The next thing that you must do to interrupt racism at this time is to speak out. And so when you hear racist comments being directed towards people from Asian communities and Iranian communities, you must interrupt those comments. You must call them out and state that they are offensive. And then the last thing that's important for you to do right now is for you to manage your own care, your self-care, because when we have more regulated nervous systems, when we feel healthier mentally, spiritually, and physically, we are less likely to engage in bias. So we all own a responsibility for the society that we are part of and the systems that we are part of. We also own the solutions individually and collectively. If you want to interrupt the racism that you are observing, these are the things that you must do to make it happen. And I hope that all of us step up our efforts right now to interrupt these forms of racism that we are observing. If you'd like to learn more, you can check out my website, sign up for my mailing list while you're there, message me across social media. Feel free to reach out at any time. And thanks always for watching.